like two offenses that love to slow it down and then set it up. What was your favorite half-court play, for instance?
Oh, wow. Well, for me, it's a play called turn 4 or 5. And depending on if I was the 4 or the 5, that means that you have a guard come out. He spins out. He comes out on the wing, and he throws it into you. And then it's your job to go to work or to find a double team. So it's almost like being that point forward off the box. So any play that was called for myself in the half court, you know, was my favorite play.
Right. I can see the play in my mind right now as you're describing it, actually. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Anthony out there with Labissiere, and it's Whiteside in at the center. Now here's Anthony. Count the basket.
Yeah, just superb focus there from Melo, overpowering the D and still finishes.
Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Terry Stotts. David?
Well, Kevin, their strategy coming in is to take advantage of what the defense allows. He said one of our strengths as an offense is the ability to stay patient, to run through options and find weaknesses that we can exploit. The main thing is, guys, he doesn't want his team to force anything.
All right, David, thank you. Sounds like to execute the plan, they're going to have to get that good shot selection.
No doubt about it, Kevin. If you want to shoot a high percentage in this league, you have to be patient and you have to understand what quality of shots you get.
Yeah, and that underscores the importance of ball movement. I mean, unselfish play typically generates the best shots.
It's common to see wing players improve their perimeter shooting in the league, but DeMar DeRozan's most striking growth has been his ball handling and playmaking. He's been dynamic with the ball in his hands.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And Greg DeRozan watching a ton of films of guys like Andre Miller and Sam Cassell operating in the pick and roll.
Not only that, Kevin, to strengthen his left hand, he'd use it for daily activities like writing, leaving no stone unturned to become an expert initiator.
Both free throws good from DeRozan. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Portland. There's the pass to Whiteside. McCollum outside. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Whiteside, and there it is for him.
And it's not easy trying to defend McCollum in the pick and roll. He does a nice job threading the needle in these sets.
Murray against Lillard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And making his return from the ACL tear, DeJounte Murray, long, athletic, and young, he still has a very bright future.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Murray. And Murray winning second team all defense in 2018. And Greg, at that time, he was only 21.
And that's been his strong suit. If he can hit perimeter shots consistently, he can be a star.
And so Murray nails both of them. Here's Lillard. Outside Anthony. Pass to McCollum. Takes the 3. Drills it from outside.
Well, he's a volume 3-point shooter. McCollum looks to take this shot often for this very reason.
And Forbes kicks to Lyles. Now here's Murray. Outside DeRozan. That shot, no good. And the Trailblazers going the other way. Here's Anthony. Shoots over Lyles. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And the development of Damian Lillard helping propel this Blazers team to the top of the West.
Yeah, GA, that's why they call him Logo Lillard. And he's only extending his range. I mean, another playoff dagger in his resume, finishing off OKC and then waving goodbye. Dame time is right now.
That free throw, no good. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
And in a league that's obsessed with threes and layups, LaMarcus Aldridge defying the trend, really feasting on a steady diet of mid-range jumpers.
Now, here's Lillard. Passes to Carmelo. Fade away. Up again. For San Antonio, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. DeRozan surveying the D. Outside Aldridge. Off target with his 3. And that turnaround jumper of Aldridge's. Great, just impossible to defend.
Long arms, that high release point, when it's falling, well, we saw him give OKC 56. This man can take over.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
DeRozan passes to Lyles. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Outside Aldridge. Here's DeRozan on the mark with the 15-footer.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Lillard against Murray. Lillard outside. And here's McCollum for 3. Sinks the triple. McCollum's got 6 points.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Forbes. Anthony against DeRozan. Lyles. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Lyles got his second basket. Now here's McCollum. He's tightly guarded. He feeds it to Lillard. Rebound by Murray.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
The putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
The pass to McCollum. Now here's Lillard. Back to McCollum. With the teardrop, lets the 3 fly. San Antonio with the rebound. Murray the pass to Forbes. He kicks to Aldridge. Now here's DeRozan, defended by Labissiere. Here's Forbes. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got 3 assists in the game. Outside Anthony. Pass to McCollum. Here's Lillard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And the 4-year, $196 million Supermax extension signed by Damian Lillard this offseason. Dame Dollar living up to one of his many nicknames, but money well spent by the Blazers.
he knocks down the first one.
Well, you think about a franchise player, it's hard to find a better example than Damian Lillard. His play, his presence, Kevin, he's one of the most important players in Blazers franchise history.
All free throws good from Lillard. As you were talking about the presence of Lillard. Very cool and always composed.
Oh, Kevin, I love Damian Lillard. I mean, he's from Oakland. He has that town toughness. He's got that dog in him. I mean, he speaks softly and carries a big stick.
Here's McCollum. It's blocked. Here is Forbes, defended by Labissiere. Trailblazers have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far, right at the 50% mark.
That's how to make things look easy for a teammate. I mean, you make passes like that one from Lillard, crazy.
Murray surveying the D. Outside Aldridge. Drains the three-pointer. Aldridge has got 5 points so far.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Outside Anthony. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
A different look now for San Antonio. Gay comes in for Trey Lyles, and it's White in for DeJounte Murray. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Hood's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. Now here's Hood. Here's Labissiere. Gay with the defensive effort. Knocked away and stolen by Lillard. McCollum finds Whiteside, and it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Yeah, Kevin, great court awareness from the crafty guard McCollum. I mean, a good teammate who likes hitting his open guys.
Now here's White. Pass to DeRozan. Now Aldridge. Goodbye Hood. From 17 feet out. Offensive rebound, Spurs, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Oh, well, Kevin, throughout his career, Gay has been an offensive force and mastermind in manipulating defenses.
The Spurs shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And up around 82% as a team a season ago. So they know how to make the most of those opportunities.
The first free throw is good. Most teams now look to run early and often, Chris. And there are some keys to finding success, aren't there, in the transition game?
Yeah, and the first key is you run fast and you speed up the pace, but that doesn't mean you hurry and take a hurried shot. Pacing and speed is all about getting it past half court to see if the defense is set, and if they're not, to take advantage. But it's a two-step process. And for teams to just run all crazy or willy-nilly like my grandfather used to say, well, you're not going to do anything but play fast and bad.
Here's Simons. Pass to Whiteside. But they'll get another chance. Bazemore misses.
He's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
And the jam by Rudy Gay.
And when Gay is nearby, you have to be aware of his vertical. He really rocks the rims on these jams.
And Bazemore kicks to Hood. Nice D from DeRozan. Spurs leading by 5. To the wing right side. Bellinelli passes to Pirtle. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
There's no stopping Pirtle when he has the ball in that spot, just abusing the defense down in the paint.
Here's Whiteside. He can't hit that time. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Bellinelli finds White. It's Gay on the wing. And the pass to Bellinelli. Clock at 6. Right at the free throw line. Almost, but it rolls out. And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. They trail by 7.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Now here's White. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The 29th pick in 2017 by the Spurs. Their injuries last year created an opportunity for Derek White to show Greg what he can do with steady minutes.
And White at 6'4", capable of manning either guard spot, a shooter, a playmaker, and an all-defensive team in college. He is definitely a keeper.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Yeah, and early on doing a really nice job at the free throw line.
Mills, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. Both good from the line that time.
You just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponent.
Outside Hood. Pass to Whiteside. With the fadeaway. Here's Azania. Lays it up and banks it in.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Mills looking it over. Passes it to Pirtle. Back to Mills. Three-pointer. The shot misses. Great D that time from Hood. Bazemore dishes to Hood. Bazemore passes to Simons. Three-pointer. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
Pass to Pirtle. Kicks to White. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Whiteside's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And here's Bazemore to the inside. The 10-footer hits the front of the rim and out.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
Yep, that one goes. And the Spurs lead by 4.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Hood against Bellinelli. Hood, the pass to Simons. Shoots over Mills. And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That is his first foul of the game. And we reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Spurs leading by 4. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports. Great team play, so key to winning. Damian Lillard broke down the keys.
Be a star in your role. You know, I think it's one thing to say, let's be consistent, let's play hard, let's do all of these things. And I think as competitors, as professional athletes, we're going to play hard. You're going to be competitive because we're competitors. We don't make it to this level for no reason. But I think at this level, you also have egos.
Knowing your role and playing it so well is so crucial.
Yeah, when everybody buys in and plays for one another, that's when teams play their best ball.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
Well, one way to generate more offense pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Yeah, they're clawing, they're grinding, they're doing anything they could to make the most of their possessions.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor for Portland, Hezonja at the 4 and Whiteside at the 5. Then it's Rodney Hood. Then there's Kent Bazemore. And it's Simons in at the 1.
Yeah, and the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
Shots good by Mills.
No, Kevin, that's a slip up by the D, and I'm sure they know it. I mean, the one guy you don't want to give an open 3 to.
In the corner, it's Whiteside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jakob Poeltl. That is his first foul of the game. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Simons, the pass to Whiteside. 5 on the clock. Here's Simons, covered by Mills. And it's Simons missing. Spurs leading by 5. And stolen by Whiteside. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. They get it again. Here's Simons. Oh, Whiteside in position. That shot off.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Oh, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
Here's Simons. Poked loose. He kicks it to Bazemore. Portland moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Simons missing.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Trailblazers trail by 5. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside Hood, the tray, sinks the three-pointer. Hood's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
The timing, the execution. Nice job by Hood, not hesitating, and instead taking and shooting right away.
Here's Gay. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. They get Hassan Whiteside. The Spurs have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. Chris, more and more we're seeing star players give their sneakers to fans at the end of games. Did you ever do that?
Oh, yeah, man. Especially when I was with Dada, I would give a pair of shoes away after every game.
Oh,
and
great.
Really love doing it on the road. At home is really cool, but on the road is great because that's where you know that fan braved all those other fans and the elements to wear your jersey and to be the only one there. So you look for that kid. I used to look for the kid with the number 4 Weber jersey and be like, hey, kid, I know what you went through to wear that tonight. You make sure you go home with these bragging rights. Tell them these are fresh from the game when we beat your team, baby.
Yeah, that's a neat way to connect.
Yeah.
And Anthony is certainly capable of sinking the triple. The D has to respect that quick release and get out on it.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, my cousin LaMarcus Aldridge is not the flashiest player, but he is respected. His former teammate in Portland, CJ McCollum, said he hasn't changed his game to try and fit the new NBA. He shoots mid-range, scores under the basket, strong as heck. He knows who he is. And Kevin, LaMarcus isn't really my cousin, but his game never goes out of style.
You're right, DA, and he is still getting it done. Thank you. It's Gay with the drive, and Anthony sends it back. And so the ball out of bounds. McCollum touched it last. And the Spurs making a change here. Forbes checked in. Hood against Gay. The pass to Lyles. Bounce pass Mills. Fades. Aldridge misses.
Tells you a little something about their team. They've been able to pull in front despite his struggles tonight.
Hood gets the bucket.
And they depend on Hood to knock these shots down. He knows he's out there just to do this.
Now here's Mills. Defense right on him. Here's Aldridge. Pass to Lyles. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it.
Yeah, with no defensive pressure at all, you've got to be able to make that exchange.
Murray's checked in for San Antonio. The Trailblazers have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Spurs trail by 4. Passes it to Forbes. Now Lyles. Gay outside. Pass to Aldridge. Shot clock at 6. Here's Lyles, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one's on Anthony. For San Antonio, they have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Rudy Gay. Second free throw, no good. Here's the Trailblazers with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run. McCollum finds Labissiere. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Labissiere's got the lead up to 5 now for the Trailblazers. San Antonio's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Forbes the pass to Lyles. Looking for Aldridge. He gets it there. And now Portland on the break. Anthony dishes to McCollum. Second chance shot, and the shot is good. And now a 7-point Portland lead.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here is Forbes from 12 feet out. Rebounded by Hood. And Portland with the ball. They're on a 17-6 run. It's Anthony with the drive. Out to Hood. And Aldridge comes over to help. Nobody near Lillard. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Aldridge, the pass to Murray. Outside DeRozan. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Hood. The shot comes out. Nice D from DeRozan. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. It's a 10-point game. And there's the pass to Aldridge. Lets it go with the 3. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Aldridge. DeRozan's got 7 points in the game. Now Lillard. He has 7. Anthony with it. Picked up by Aldridge. There's the talk about lowering the minimum draft age from 19 back to 18. And here's how much of a difference does that 1 year make in a player's maturity?
It makes so much difference. I mean, you're young, you're coming into a league, you're playing against grown men. Just physically, your body hasn't been able to catch up. How do you handle the travel, being away from your family? Many times, this guy's first time being away from their families that long. So it is a maturity process, but at the same time, there's only such a few. And if you're one of the few that have the skill set and you're ready to come to this level, we should welcome you with open arms.
he's good on the second. Spurs trail by 8. Outside DeRozan. Now here is Aldridge, defended by Labissiere. Lillard against Aldridge. Out to Anthony. Lets it go from deep. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. And that's now 9 points for Carmelo Anthony. San Antonio's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
And DeRozan kicks to Lyles. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. Trailblazers leading by 9. Lillard with it. He's got 7. Down low, Labissiere. And Labissiere throws it down.
Oh, look at that movement by Labissiere. Just so effective in these pick-and-roll situations.
Lillard against Murray. Pass to Lyles. Outside Aldridge. Shot clock at 5. Back to Lyles. And Labissiere sends it back.
Just phenomenal timing on the block. Labissiere leaping up for the forceful rejection.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Now here's Murray. Passes it to Lyles. Here is Forbes. Fades away, and it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut back down to 11. Big bucket there from Aldridge. The Trailblazers shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Lillard with it, now guarded by Murray. McCollum feeling it out a bit. Fires top of the key. Count that one. McCollum's got the lead up to 13 now for the Trailblazers.
This system is set up perfectly for him today. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
Outside DeRozan. Over Hood. That one off the back iron and out.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
McCollum finds Hood. McCollum outside. Launches it. That shot misses. Now San Antonio takes it the other way.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive. Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
And the guard, Bryn Forbes, won back-to-back state championships as a high schooler in the state of Michigan. A couple years at Cleveland State, then transferred back to the state of Michigan and played at Michigan State.
And after that time at Michigan State, he went undrafted, but Kevin really has developed into a steady rotation player in the NBA. And by the way, quite a knockdown shooter.
A different look now for San Antonio. Pirtle, he's checked in for Lyles, and Derek White subbed in for Murray. Portland also making some changes. Whiteside's checked in for Scalabissiere. Hezonja comes in for Anthony, and it's Kent Bazemore in for Hood. Aldridge double-teamed. White the pass to DeRozan. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there. Oh, man, start at a mid-major. Shout out to all the mid-major colleges. Lehigh University, C.J. McCollum wasn't that blue-chip prospect, but he sure worked his way to the top.
It's his first trip to the line. And the first one drops. Four-year player at Lehigh, McCollum earned his degree in journalism.
Yeah, he had to beg his parents to switch from a business major, but now he's putting his degree to use. He already interviewed the commissioner. Man, keep playing. He's trying to come for my job, Kevin. When his playing days are done, though, I'm sure he'll be looking to try to take my job and yours and continue on that path.
And so McCollum nails both of them.
And the leap McCollum has taken has been remarkable. From little used reserve, his first 2 years to star scorer. Are you kidding me?
Now here's Bellinelli. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Aldridge dishes to Bellinelli.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, Kevin, you're right. They needed that. And I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
Bazemore against DeRozan. Out to the right wing. No one near Whiteside as he lets it go. And he's good on the three ball. Whiteside's got 5 points now in the quarter. Lillard against White. Pass to Pirtle. And it's Portland with the rebound. Whiteside's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. 6 to shoot. Three-pointer, Lillard hands it from downtown. Lillard's got 10 points.
A pick-and-roll master. You got to respect how decisive Lillard is.
Oh, he hits it! How
Can you
about
believe
that shot? Incredible!
Crazy.
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
Every once in a while, a prayer like that somehow finds the net.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Terry Stotts. Coach, they've been shooting poorly. Is that good defense or bad offense?
Probably a little bit of both. You know, I think we're competing defensively, and they've missed some opportunities.
It's led to good results for you, though. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. C.J. McCollum was on fire in the first half. He had 14 points, 5 assists, and 1 rebound. What'd you think about Portland, Kenny?
There's been one thing that's made a difference in this game above all else: their control of the backboard. They put forth an amazing effort on the glass, and the rebounding numbers aren't even close, Ernie. That'll be something to keep an eye on in the second half. They will be very tough to contain if that continues.
Shaq, let's get your thoughts on San Antonio.
Well, the bottom line, Ernie, they got to defend the three-point line much better. They were concentrating all their effort into protecting the paint, and these guys were standing behind the line, yak'em, splaka-kataya, and that strategy backfired, Ernie. They gave up far too many open looks, and all those threes killed them.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, C.J. McCollum has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Spurs trail by 16. We've got Trey Lyles. He's out there with DeRozan. Aldridge out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's Forbes in at the shooting guard. That's the San Antonio foul. And that one's good by Aldridge.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
Portland, they have made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
And Labissiere screams potential, a gigantic player who plays both ends of the floor well.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And San Antonio has possession. Murray with it. Lillard picks him up. Here's Lyles. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. Free throws good, Lyle. Trailblazers leading by 13. Lillard, right side. Kicks it out to McCollum. The feed to Whiteside. Rebounded by the Spurs. Aldridge has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Murray against Lillard. Aldridge trying to break free.
Well, it's great to see Lillard working on his defense. A part of his game that he's going to tighten up on.
Anthony looking it over. Inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, he might not be blocking 4 shots a game anymore, but Hassan Whiteside's still a factor in the paint defensively.
And with Whiteside, his size and length set him apart from others defensively. Greg, even at the center position.
You just can't ignore the reach and coverage that Whiteside has when he's in the paint. Even though the block numbers aren't what they once were, the amount of shots he changes is still very high.
Free throw, good, Whiteside. And both free throws good from Whiteside. And looking at the numbers for Whiteside the last few years, Greg, it seems like his production has come back down a bit.
And for a minute, Whiteside looked like he could be a dominant center, but he struggled since his great 2017 season. Shot selection has been hurting, and sometimes it feels like he is in his own way as a player.
Whiteside, it's good on the putback.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Murray outside. The pass to Lyles. And that one, good. Lyles got 5 points now this quarter.
He's been fantastic, but he can't do it all by himself. Some of the other guys need to lighten the load and step up.
Lillard from outside. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
The outside shot of Lillard is pure. I mean, he always seems to have the look that's going in.
Outside DeRozan. Pass to Aldridge. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. They get Hassan Whiteside. The Spurs have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line. And that one falls for LaMarcus Aldridge. And so he hits both.
Oh, this is a big fella who has no problems at the foul line. I mean, a very smooth touch on his stroke.
Pass to Carmelo. Now here's Labissiere, covered by Lyles. Anthony drawing the double team. Pass to Lillard, 5 to shoot. It doesn't go for him. Murray with the defensive effort. At the elbow, it's Aldridge.
Clearly a foul.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
First free throw is good.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Mario Hezonja's checked in for Portland. And so LaMarcus Aldridge nails them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Now the pass to Carmelo. Out to the right wing. No one near Labissiere as he lets it go. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
Oh, and when Labissiere goes right up with the shot off the pass, the D is toast. I mean, with his size and quickness, no one is blocking these shots.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, one of the things that teams are more aware of in the age of analytics is the importance of sleep. Those teams are making adjustments. Morning shoot-arounds have been moved in some cases to the afternoon or eliminated altogether. There are many fewer teams that are taking red-eye flights across country. And some teams even give players orange-tinted glasses to encourage them to sleep. There's a lot of work to be done in this field, but the direction is clear.
Continuing to evolve. All right, David, thank you.
He's an excellent penetrator. I mean, as soon as McCollum sees a lane, he's all over.
DeRozan against Anthony. And DeRozan kicks to Lyles. Now here's Murray. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. San Antonio making a switch here. Gay's checked in. Portland leading by 17. And here is Hezonja. Labissiere, no good. San Antonio's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Here is Forbes, defended by Labissiere. Shoots the three. Ball's knocked loose. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. Mills, he's checked in for San Antonio. Portland also making some changes. Rodney Hood's checked in for McCollum. And it's Simons in for Lillard. The Trailblazers have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. Simons, the pass to Anthony. Labissiere trying to break free. Here's Simons. And it's sent back by Aldridge. Here's Forbes, and it's blocked.
The anticipation from Hood. That's just fantastic work, reading the situation and leaping up to swat it away.
And he recovers it. Mills can't hit. And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. It's Hezonja in the corner. Forbes with the rebound. Forbes has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now Mills. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The 55th pick back in 2009. Those picks don't hit very often, but Greg Patty Mills, now with a decade in the NBA.
6'0", and that may be generous. The Australian Mills, a dangerous pull-up shooter, and he does not back down.
And that one misses. And he sinks the second.
And this is one of the things they need to keep doing in the second half to get this win. Keep knocking down those free throws. They've been sensational here at the line.
Now here's Anthony. He's got 11. Over Gay. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
Come on, shoot! Back to Mills. Over Hood. Tips it. And it's Aldridge on the follow. Aldridge has got 8 points in the quarter.
He makes so many hustle plays, and here he's working the offensive glass for the tip-in.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Bellinelli, he's checked in for Lyles. Portland leading by 14. Here's Simons. Deep 2 from Anthony. Here's Azania. Mills with the rebound.
That works just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms the layup.
To the paint. Here's Aldridge. It's rebounded by Labissiere. Labissiere's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Anthony, tipped away. Mills with the steal. Here is Forbes, 8 points for him. Great D that time from Hood. Hazonia with the ball. He's against Gay. Simons, the pass to Anthony. Shoots over Mills, and that one's good, Anthony. Anthony's got 13.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Here's Hazonia, and finish off by Hazonia.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here is Aldridge. 17 points in the game. Gay inside. Anthony on him. The shot that time not on target.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Can't hit from the elbow.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those.
Here's Gay. Feeds it to Aldridge. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
Oh, I love it. He's working the ball down low. Always a good plan of attack.
Simons, the pass to Carmelo. Kept alive. Simons. Some solid defense from Gay.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Here's Mills. Unable to get that one. Now Portland takes it the other way.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
The Trailblazers have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And free throw good from Hood.
The key for Hood is consistency. Now he's an established player. He has the tools needed to be a solid scorer in this league.
Jakob Poeltl's checked in for San Antonio. White comes in for Bryn Forbes. And then for the Trailblazers, Hassan Whiteside comes in for Labissiere. And it's Kent Bazemore in for Mario Hazonia. So he gets them both. Spurs trail by 18. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Gay. Banked in off the glass. Gay's got 6.
And the wily athleticism of Gay helps him in these situations. Just so clever at finding ways to bury shots against defenders.
And here's Anthony for 3. Connects from 3-point range. And the Trailblazers lead by 19.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Poeltl finds White. Gay outside. Over Anthony. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. 8 points for Gay.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Bazemore against Poeltl. From about 16. And it's White with the rebound. And here's White. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Trailing by 17. Misses from close range. Portland's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. They get it back. Here's Simons. White covering. Anthony left side. 4 on the shot clock. And it's Simons missing. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Mills with it. over Anthony. And that one hits back iron.
If his performance this quarter is any indication, I don't think he's the one who's going to let them out of the hole. It's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Spurs trailed by 19. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Mills dishes to White. Pirtle kicks to Bellinelli. Over Hood. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Simons, the pass to Whiteside. Bellinelli against Anthony. And that's collected by Gay. Gay's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the right side. The three from Mills. Drills the three-pointer. Mills has got 4 points this quarter.
The selflessness of Gay. Someone who is always looking to dish the rock to these guys.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Trailblazers lead by 14. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Yeah, no need for hero ball there. I mean, you just need to make the right basketball play. Outstanding dish that time.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth. Bearing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Anthony out there with Whiteside, and it's Bazemore at the 3. And so here's Portland. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
The 7-foot frame of Pirtle really helps on defense. Shooters tense up when he's in their area.
Now here's DeRozan. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's on Damian Lillard.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Portland leading by 11. McCollum outside, shoots over Pirtle. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And they double up DeRozan. Pass to Pirtle. Murray against Lillard. Murray finds Pirtle. And stolen by Bazemore. It's deflected. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Anthony can't hit. Nobody near Gay. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
And you know what? He's shaken off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. McCollum against DeRozan from 11 feet away. McCollum no good. And it's DeRozan with the ball for San Antonio. 11-point game. Gay dishes to DeRozan. Murray the pass to Gay. Over McCollum. That's good from Gay on the assist by Murray. Murray's got 6 assists in the game.
With the second half he's having, I mean, his field goal percentage is way up there.
Now here's Lillard. McCollum outside. Passes it to Whiteside. That shot off. Nice D from DeRozan. And they double up DeRozan. Outside White. Here's the three. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
It would be a shame to make all this progress and let them off the hook. Got to keep the pressure on.
Here's McCollum. Following the three-pointer by San Antonio.
You got to be aware of McCollum. I mean, he's a competitor. And look, he looks for revenge in these situations.
And they double up DeRozan. It's stolen by Anthony. The shot from the low post is good. Anthony's got 20. Spurs trail by 11. Now here's DeRozan. And it's good for two.
And he just glides to the hoop on his drives. DeRozan's got plenty of force to his game. Don't get me wrong, but he makes everything look so effortless.
Now here's Whiteside. Count that bucket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
You know, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
And the Spurs with some changes. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Purdy. Trey Lyles comes in for Rudy Gay. And it's Bryn Forbes in for White. Labissiere is checked in for the Trailblazers. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
During that break, Greg Popovich really had some strong advice for his team. He told them, you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort. Gang rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus. Kevin?
And so here's Portland following the three-pointer by San Antonio. They get it back. The dish to Lillard. And another shot, and it's laid in by Labissiere.
Oh, and just look at Labissiere, just staying after it and creating additional opportunities for his team.
Pass to Forbes over McCollum. Forbes can't get it to go. Portland leading by 10. To the middle. And the jam by Whiteside.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Murray. Aldridge trying to break free. Murray, no good.
Hate to say it, he's dragging them down. Not a single bucket this time.
Snatched up. Labissiere, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Oh, Kevin, when Labissiere is feeling it, his squad keeps feeding him. I mean, he scores soaring. I mean, he makes scoring the ball look so easy.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Lillard with it, out guarded by Murray. Kicks it to Forbes. Spurs working now with a new shot clock.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
That's what they want to see from him, attacking, getting whistles, and maybe causing some foul trouble.
Really left alone that time. 14 points for DeMar DeRozan.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
Now here's McCollum. Goes back up, and it's good on the way in. McCollum's got 5 points in the quarter.
Controlling the defensive glass has been a problem here tonight.
Aldridge double teamed. Back to Murray. On the wing, DeRozan. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got assist number 8 here in this one already.
It's all clicked into place for him this quarter. He's not missed a single shot.
Lillard from outside. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
Knocks down his second 3 of the half. I mean, he had 2 of them in the first half also, doing some solid work from deep.
And the pass to Murray. And the Spurs scoring again.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
McCollum outside. Lillard scanning the floor. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
Both free throws good from Anthony. And Murray's got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. With the floater, he lays it in. Murray's got 4 points this quarter.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about feel.
Whiteside. Kicks it out to Lillard. Goes up again. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Wow, and at 7 feet tall, Labissiere is just talented at drawing fouls, utilizing his size well, and forcing the D to be physical.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. No good on the second free throw. Spurs trail by 13. Murray finds DeRozan. Portland grabs the miss. McCollum outside. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. McCollum's got 7 now in this quarter. Here's Aldridge, and Aldridge slams it in.
And I love how Aldridge uses his size to hold his own against defenders and just routinely scores up over the top.
And the basket by McCollum.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Pass to Aldridge. Out to DeRozan for the 3, and a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in. Aldridge has got 5 assists in the game. Now a timeout called by Portland.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes, Greg, it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Skal Labissiere.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
Trailblazers leading by 12. McCollum outside. Here's Lillard. San Antonio with the rebound. Lyles got his 5th rebound in this one. Murray the pass to Lyles. Here is Forbes. Back to Lyles. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots from 14. And another basket for San Antonio. Portland's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter. They get a hand on it. Passes it to Labissiere. Here's Anthony. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Spurs trail by 10 on the wing to DeRozan. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. 21 points for DeMar DeRozan.
And you want to talk about high-volume scores. Just look at what DeRozan's doing tonight. He's been on a mission, putting his mark on this game in a big way.
And a long wind-up and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up. Here is Forbes. He is guarded by McCollum, and they double up DeRozan. Here's Forbes. C.J. McCollum comes up with the rebound.
He hasn't been able to find any kind of groove this quarter. I mean, it seems like he's been running on fumes since halftime.
Got a piece of it, but he recovers it. DeRozan against Anthony. Anthony drawing the double team. Clock at 2, and the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And so here's Portland. Labissiere dishes to Anthony. And he uses the glass on the layup. And it's a 12-point Trailblazer lead.
And Melo is highly explosive, nailing shots left and right. The D has got to get it out of his hands.
Outside DeRozan. Pass to Lyles. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Trailblazers.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game.
You always need role players to step up and help, and it was no different in this one, as everything seemed to be clicking for Skal Labissiere.
Well, he was the agitator, bothering everybody with his defense, coming up with steals. I mean, making sure they were never able to get comfortable as long as he was out on the floor.
And the dunk by Aldridge.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Yeah, guys, but where was the box out? No excuse letting him roam that freely on the glass.
Now here's McCollum. The pass to Whiteside. And they double up Whiteside. Kicks it out to McCollum. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Lyles. And Portland again with the bucket.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Damian, it looks like this team's progress can be measured by your improvement at the defensive end. And do we see that tonight?
We made some mistakes like every other basketball team does, but I think we did a great job of making adjustments. You know, we got a little more physical. You know, we did a great job of that.
And that led to a big win, Damian. Thanks for your time, man. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.